This is mile 1. I know, groundbreaking stuff. But in the words of Lincoln Park, it starts with 1. So we are starting here with mile 1 today at Fort Yargo State Park. It has been raining pretty much all day here, so I did expect the trail to be a little wet. But that is okay, because after this hike, I'm going to meet up with a couple ladies from a group I'm part of here in Georgia to do a sunset paddle on the lake. So even if I get all muddy and a face full of spider webs, I'm gonna enjoy some time out on the lake afterwards. One thing I'm really not going to concern myself with too much, especially with these first few miles, is my pace. Now, yeah, I probably could have started at mile 3, but the reality is I wanted a low barrier of entry for myself. And I knew if I set 3 miles as my first target to approach, so to speak, it was going to increase my barrier to entry, and I was going to, I don't know, not dread it, because that's definitely not the right word, but I will say, coming into this hike with it being 1 mile, I was excited. I'm excited to get back on the trail, see how my body feels afterwards. I'm excited to paddle afterwards and combine 2 things together that I love and have the energy to do it again. Just hit half a mile, and so I am turning around back here at the power lines. This is one of the outer bike trails and also a road if you need to access the back of the park. But I'm just doing out and back today, so I'm gonna go back the way that I came. As I make my way back, I sort of want to talk about 2 things that I think are going to be very important for completing this challenge. The first one is consistency. And I don't just mean showing up to hike an extra mile or an added mile every week. And for those of you who have completely missed what it is that I'm doing, I am doing a 12 miles in 12 weeks challenge. So for every week for the next 12 weeks, I am adding 1 mile hiked to my total miles hiked. So week 1, 1 mile, week 2, 2 miles, so on and so forth. But I think consistency is going to be super important. And again, I don't just mean showing up to film these videos every week and showing up for myself. I also mean showing up in other ways. So I am going to try and start getting back into the gym at least once or twice a week. Once to get on the bike and just cycle a little bit since it's so hot. I don't quite want to get out on the trails or on our local bike path, but when it cools off maybe. And then the other one is strength training. I really want to get some strength back up in my legs, and I know that that's going to be super important for me to feel strong on the trails. I was doing that 2 to 3 times a week, but I think doing it once a week is going to be a great place to start. Again, low barrier to entry creates excitement for me and buy-in. And I think that's just advice in general, right? You know, if you've got something that you want to do, your brain's always going to try to take the easiest path, the path of least resistance. So creating that low barrier to entry just gives you a little bit more freedom and permission to do the thing. And alongside consistency, I want to make sure I'm having fun. So for me, pairing this 1 mile with a paddle, I think just is going to make this whole experience even more fun. But I want to find other ways, you know, to throw in some fun into my hikes, whether it's going to a new place or hiking with friends, or I don't know, even just little things, stopping for a coffee on the way. I think that that is going to be equally as important to just throw gasoline on the fire of what already is my love for hiking and just restoking that flame, if that makes any sense at all. Well, I am approaching my metaphorical finish line for today. There's so many deer back there in the woods, but I know if I pan the camera over there, you're not going to be able to see them because they're so far away. But I think I want to end all of these videos by asking you all a question. So today's question is, what are you grateful for? And I will go first. So this is so niche. I'm going to stop to tell this story. Look at the lake in the background. That is so beautiful. But after I got off trail, I sent, hold on, I need to show you the way the sun is glimmering on the water right now. Is that not beautiful? Oh my goodness, it's just sparkling. Okay, back to the story. When I got back from the AT, I was looking for all the items that I had shipped home or just thrown in obscure places when I got back. You might remember I mailed a package home from Hot Springs? Yes, Hot Springs, North Carolina. And in that package, I had my microspikes along with a few other things. Well, I found the other items, but I somehow lost the microspikes. And if you know anything about microspikes, they're kind of expensive. I mean, like around $100, which is not pocket change. But I was so sad because I was like, I've lost these microspikes. I don't know where they could be. I looked in all the possible things. Well, my mom called me the other day and was like, Megan, I found your microspikes. You're not going to believe where they were. They were at my grandma's house in a shoebox, inside another box, under a chair. What? How did they get there? I don't know. I have no clue how they got there, but I am so grateful that they have been found. So that's what I am grateful for this week. I would love to hear what you are grateful for down in the comments below. I also hope you've enjoyed the lovely traffic noises that I'm certain you've been able to hear this whole time. We did it! That's 1 mile. It took me 30 minutes, but I don't care about time. I hope to see you all again next week for mile 2. Hopefully up in the mountains for a little waterfall hike, but we'll see. Go ahead and drop what you're grateful for down in the comments, and I will see you all again very soon for another great day of hiking.